Well, Doa, we laughed through your misfortune, and it was going to be the Jhin that you mentioned, so you at least were on the ball there.
There we go. Well, you got to kill something to have a hamburger. Well, until they grow them. Uh-oh, that's kind of rough. Ssumday in trouble, flashes, and he is indeed dead. First blood goes over to Ambition. Score a little bit late to the party.
And here's a switch up in the lanes. They're going to try and get that first brick.
Yeah, look at the time. It's 6 minutes 20, so the reinforcements, the 50% damage reduction is down. We were wondering, would teams basically lane till 5 minutes and lane swap? And this is the first answer.
Yeah, Score's in trouble now. Wraith coming in for the headbutt, the pulverize, and that's another kill for Samsung. As soon as he comes up, he's never coming down!
Ignite!
Where'd he go? Oh, he's just behind the turret, never mind.
He was ejected into space by the Alistar. There's a spider in orbit right now.
Works for now. We did see Samsung getting a nice advantage in game number 1. It didn't end up helping too much. Ambition coming from behind onto Ssumday. There's the equalizer going down. Yeah, I don't think Ssumday's getting out of this without a flash. GG, and Ssumday already dying twice to the ganks in lane.
There's not really anything you can do about that, though, if you're KT, besides have Score play around you.
The SKT MVP match, and still did big damage in the late game. Helper will get out of this.
Scoring chase, GPL drop though. Helper has Fly, there he goes. Fly picks up the first kill of the game for his Taliyah.
And are they going to get the first brick gold? If Ssumday can get solo gold on a turret, they are going to be extraordinarily happy. Ambition is not in position to really stop this. And Curtain Ball is going to be dropped.
Oh, Ashe arrow onto Hachani though. Arrow trying to save his support, but he's not going to be able to. Hachani survives for just a moment, but moment is not long enough. So who's going to get that first turret? It looks like it's probably still going to go to Ssumday. Well, I don't know. It's going to be close. Oh, first brick. It's so important now, but Samsung's going to get it.
Yeah, they have 3 people and also the minion wave.
He's recalling though, so not going to really use that. Crown going after Fly. Fly gets ulted. Got to be careful here. Still has that flash. Whoa. Flash for flash. Crown into the turret though. Score goes in. Nice cocoon. Locking it up, Crown over pursuing, and he paid for it.
That was so greedy from Crown.
Yeah. Q and auto attack from Jhin are not enough. Going to see the replay. Watch for the flash.
Yeah, does he get the W?
That's that's nowhere near.
Not even close.
He just straight up missed it.
Oh, and then the minion. Well, that's what you get.
He was like 300 units short of actually hitting the W.
Yeah, it was.
Despite the kills, help has been denied.
All right, curtain call. Ambition takes the blue buff, but Fly's right there to take it back. Oh, Crown zoning though. Looks like Ambition's gonna live, just barely.
It's about getting the GP online early.
I mean, we know this Taliyah's gonna do a ton of damage too. Wraith a little bit stopped up here, but he'll be okay. Doesn't even need to use the ultimate. But yeah, I mean, KT's gonna have so much damage late.
Aegis is such an important item for KT. Have to expect Score picking up soon. Speaking of Score.
All right, well, GPL dropped, forcing the flash from Stitch. Gets dazzled, gets dead. And KT picks up another kill. Helper teleports in. Wraith right there. Gets a double pulverize.
Nice equalizer.
Yeah, good equalizer. Setting up another dazzle, though. Hachani barely living with
Crown.
that invulnerability. Helper on the side, and here comes Crown, like you said, to try to clean this one up. But not before Ssumday picks up a kill. And KT trying to back away. Arrow needs to be careful. W after the E as Crown tries to make a play, ults himself to stay alive. That allows Helper to come in to pick up maybe a double. No, just a single as Fly is still alive, and KT turns the fight around. So close, but KT wins it in the end, and that is 3 kills onto Ssumday now, and a turret. Huge, whoa, Ashe arrow. That might very well have been a kill on the Fly if that had connected.
What a great play. I mean, even in a losing team fight, the read from Helper.
All right, Score and Hachani definitely in some trouble here, but the curtain call comes in. Did I say trouble? Never mind. Hachani picks up a kill. Hachani flashes over the wall, and Score, the one kind of left on his own, and looks like KT going to give one over to Samsung, but in the end, a little bit nicer to get that kill on the Helper.
Score has picked up the Aegis that's so necessary against the double AP. They're pushing up to Stitch, though.
Yeah, GPL dropped onto Stitch. Oh wow, what a play from Fly. Easy pickup there for KT, and they're going to get Wraith too. His ultimate not enough to keep him alive. And KT going to follow this up with some pressure on either the Dragon or the mid-range turret, or mid-lane turret, mid-range turret.
Ruler has been criticized for in previous series and overextending and dying.
Oh, speaking of overextending, Ambition finds himself a bit alone in the jungle, able to tunnel through that wall. Fly drops it immediately. There's a curtain call, though. Could be a problem. Nice block from Wraith on some of that damage, but he may pay for it. Arrow picks up another kill, and wow, the cocoon into the deadly flourish, into the kill for Fly. KT just tearing Samsung apart.
He was dived, he was denied, and he's back.
Crown caught by Ssumday.
Weaver's wall.
Yeah, Weaver wall comes in. Crowd splashes over it, or it gets over with the E rather. Ults himself. May not live through this, so Zonius comes through. Ashe arrow barely misses. Could be big. Crown manages to get out for the moment. But KT can keep chasing. Ambition, the one in trouble now. Over the wall they go. KT still chasing, looking to pick up that kill on Ambition. He tunnels away for the moment.
Nice
KT
retreat.
Still chasing. Yeah, nice retreat, but here comes score rather with the flash cocoon. And
Meanwhile,
Ssumday gonna grab that kill. Yep. Arrow quietly having a really good game on this Jhin. I believe he's 3-0-7 at the moment, but he may be 3-1-7 very soon.
Nice play by Crown, actually. He's coming up, but they don't find him. He was sneaky.
Sneaky Jhin.
And Crown tries to make the counterplay after getting chunked out, nearly died.
Wow.
But Arrow just recalling in the dot brush in lane. Samsung's still looking for him.
Where is he?
Well, they know where he went now.
Yeah, they should know by now.
You look at this game and the roster swaps, you're like, well, Helper's had a pretty good game, scoreline accepted.
All right, and Wraith caught again, has to pop that Alistar ult early. Nice knock back by Fly. Get him a little bit closer. Stitch there to add on some damage. Arrow looking for a deadly flourish, gonna go for the curtain call instead. They force a flash on the Stitch right away, and Wraith popped back by Fly. Arrow's not gonna kill him with the final shot of that ultimate, but KT chasing down Ambition yet again now. Gotta be careful. Helper does not have the equalizer though, so I guess they don't need to be as worried. Dazzle connects on Ambition. Helper forces Zonias that he's bounced back in by Fly. KT just has so many ways to kill you that Samsung, as we're seeing, you know, can poke in a little bit, but they can't really get anything done.
Fly, whether it's the edge of the, you know, inexperienced enemy teams have, or just his mastery over, I think together, it gives KT a big advantage.
Oh boy, deadly flourish after the cocoon again onto Ambition. Gets out with the tunnel. KT takes a big chunk out of him. A minute until that Infernal Drake comes up. That's going to be where KT is going to want to put the map pressure on next. Stitch. Oh boy, goodbye. Oh man. Yep, and guess what? Taliyah does a lot of damage too.
They're so good at setting up that combo.
Yeah, no kidding.
And that's the strength of KT, right? They don't have the star power of SK Telecom, but they do have the coordination. Goodbye.
You're dead.
Hachani was giving him the hammer.
Ambition shows up. Flashes back in the lane. Fly finds him, though. That Weaver's wall blocked off Ambition for a little while. Gets a knock up. Equalizer comes down. It's
nice
a lot
equalizer.
of members of KT. It is, but there's no follow-up for Samsung.
I mean, there's a locket, there's magic resist, there's experience, there's health. Unfortunately, you could hit the 5-man equalizer, they could chill on it, dance like the KT Bullets of old, and still get away.
No equalizer, mid and jungle down. Going to be an easy Baron for KT ROLSTER. Samsung deciding probably wisely not even to contest.
And even though when he gets behind, he can come online by maybe 30 minutes, but
well, maybe he's dead now.
Oh, maybe he is
equalizer,
dead now.
Yeah. He's going to flash, going to get knocked up, knocked back, knocked out of the game for the moment. But
takes
that's
one
a
with
kill
him.
in the end anyway. Yeah, he takes an 80 carry with him. That's a pretty big pickup. Hachani and Score coming down in the 2v4 round. Nice wall from Fly. Beautiful setup here as KT comes in to win this team fight. Crown gets in the back lines, but not able to do a whole lot on that Lissandra. Zonia's after he ults. Gonna get taken out anyway. There's a double kill for Arrow. Fly has to flash out of the turret damage. Score in the back lines. Wow, just going ham on this Elise. Goes in for the execute on the Helper. Why not grab another one onto Ambition? Nice cocoon. And Ambition will live for the moment. But KT looking like they may be ready to finish this one off right here. Although, Stitch coming up in 5, yeah, they can't quite end it yet.
Sure, they've been working on that.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta wonder what's gonna happen here. As far as Samsung's roster's next game, as KT comes in for an easy team fight, blows up Crown right away. Great Weaver's wall again for Fly, just wrapping up Wraith and Ambition, allowing KT to move in and take out that inhibitor turret.
This Cosmic Radiance early, could just stand on the equalizer, not take damage, didn't even have to wait for a minion wave, and another inhibitor for KT ROLSTER.
Yeah, do you try to end here? Yeah, you might. Ambition's so low. Cocoon on to Wraith. I suppose you can do your due diligence and take all the turrets.
Yeah, you just try for 3 inhibitors, and then you push as far as you can go. There's no threat that they take anything. Drake and Baron are down, so you see if you can end, but you don't overcommit.
Let's reflect here. Samsung got a first brick They got 2 kills on Ssumday early on, and now here we are at 33 minutes with KT just in a massive, massive lead. Flash, double dazzle. Oh boy. Nice engage comes in for KT, and that is going to be more than enough to finish off Samsung. Wow, Helper just disappeared. And Crown comes back to life only to die again. Eventually. He will. There we go. And that is it. KT with a very convincing game number 2. And you got to imagine it's going to be a quick series. GG.